Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy FibZ and we're back with another NBA 2K19 video. And today y'all been asking for so much. Here is a tattoo tutorial, in depth, fully detailed to the maximum. Like, this is all legit. There's not gonna be as much talking, but most of the commentary I'm gonna do right now is just me explaining what I did. So look at all the tattoos I've grabbed. Just like pay attention to the tattoos I grabbed. If you want to slow the clip down a little bit, it's sped up because like I put in a lot of time for this, so bear with me here. And I'm gonna just let you know the concept of the tattoos and how I made it, or like all scratch. So if y'all saw on Twitter, if you can see, I'm just measuring up the 3 lines here at the bottom, using the eyes to really use those capital uppercase eyes or whatever, capital eyes, to just really to just make and create shapes and forms and make your own designs and stuff like that. Like, use letters instead of just like using designs in the game, because the designs in the game aren't as, in my opinion, aren't as cool. Like, some are good, some are not. So yeah, here's phase 1 of the tattoos. So as I can see here, I'm using the eyes to make sure to like measure out, see what I can do. I was like looking at other ideas and stuff and like see what works or not, and really trying to see what could like fit, because like certain things when you're making these tattoos, if you make it diagonal, it'll like mess up the shape or whatever. And here's the arm sleeve. So I used the capital K or the uppercase K to make a chain, like a chain reaction, or just like basically a pattern. So I made a pattern here, right, and then I made it from my wrist to my shoulder so it can look cool enough, and just really connect the letters. When you're making arms, use letters and just, you know, make a pattern with them. Just, you can make a pattern. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to go from bottom to the top or top to the bottom. It could just go if it could go left to right, if you really just take the time and you know, match the sizes and stuff like that, and the rotations and stuff. As y'all can see, look how it's forming and everything. It doesn't look as good, but when the tattoos are fully done, they're gonna look way better, obviously, when they're done, because you know what I'm saying. But right now, this, as you can see, when I make the arm sleeves are really just, it's whatever comes to, when it comes to making tattoos, it's whatever comes to mind. So it's really about, you know, mixing, matching stuff. Sometimes messing up can work too. So you know what I'm saying, messing up is the best way to go. You mess up and then you see something, you find a new possibility of making this type of tattoo instead of making that type of tattoo you had in your mind, and it's better than the other one. But as I can see here, I'm using the eyes as well, the uppercase eyes, to connect the close up the wrist over here. As y'all can see here, I'm just trying to make them wrap around the wrist with the eyes, and then with the other eye going up the forearm here. As you can see, I'm just, you know, connecting each and every single eye that goes up there. And later on the design on that left arm, I'm gonna do is another pretty clean. So in the second phase of the tattoos I did, here in this part of the tattoos I was making, I did a tattoo glitch, and then after that I just bought I really didn't care, bro. I just wasted my VC and bought the tattoos. I was bored as hell. But yeah, so that's what I did for the tattoos. As y'all can see, I patched up the left side of my chest and you know, body and stuff like that, and then I worked on the left arm as well. So here, this is the last piece. I put that there, make sure it's all patched up and wrapped around and stuff, make sure it looked good. And then I just started spinning over and over until I got into the window. And then, you know, as soon as I got into the window, I did the glitch. Obviously I did the tattoo because I didn't want to spend that much VC, and it was probably like a shit ton of VC, and I wasn't gonna have it. So this is phase 1 of the tattoos. Let's get on to phase 2. So as we walk into the tattoo shop, in the second phase of the tattoos I'm making here, what I did was I grabbed a lot of uppercase M's in the same font or whatever you want to call it, the same letter or whatever. So you got this uppercase M here, and then I just did the same thing. I rotated it to the side and just connected it to the K, to the uppercase K's, the pattern on the uppercase K's, and just made sure like they were pretty lined up nice, to the point where it looked like it just all connected at one. So I just kept lining them up, gave them good spacing. Really, it really takes time to make the spacing, but when it comes to making tattoos, it's all gonna work out. At the end, it's still gonna look good. So you're wasting your time for a good cause. Basically, you're gonna get the tattoos you want. But as I can see here, the whole arm is looking pretty clean so far. How the M's are lined up, nice and equal. The spacing is equal and stuff. So I just I messed up here, and then the I wasn't there, so I had to get another uppercase I and put that there. And I did the left arm. That's basically it. And then to finish that up, I grabbed a couple of capital V's as well. So onto the back. The back here, I was messing with it. I wanted to do something else, but it just wasn't working because of the scaling. So I was like, all right, let me try an O. I was like, the O doesn't look good. It's not gonna work. And so I went to a V, and then I was like, let's see what I can do with the V. So I messed with the scaling a little bit, and then that's when I made the back tattoos look clean. I was messing with it. I was like, all right, let's see how it works. So I was trying to see if I could just make a, like, you know, lines of just V's coming down, pointing down. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. And I was like, yeah, just looking at it wasn't gonna work. So I kept that V there, and then I connected that V, and then I used that V, and then I got this, and I was like, all right, this is perfect. So then I just, you know, I just fill in the blanks, you know, got another V, filled that in, got another V, filled that in, and then, you know, I used the M, made the middle, and then it just everything fell in line. So, you know, I just took another V, there you go, Bob, right there. Make sure you center that, center the tattoos. It throws me off when I don't center it. It's like an OCD type of thing, but I centered it. I took this V, I put it in the middle, which looked clean as hell, and then I patched up the blanks and stuff like that. So I was using this V to make another shape instead, cover up certain spots, make sure it looked clean, you know, measuring it, messing with it a little bit here and there, and I was like, okay, all right, trying to measure it right. You know, it takes time, but in my head, what I thought what I was gonna get wasn't what I'm gonna get. So I saw this, and I made this instead. So I grabbed the eye here, and then I was gonna fix this side, so I tilted that a little bit, and then I wanted to make sure that the end here, as you can see, the end of the 3 lines right there is showing as well, so it doesn't look like a basic design to me. In the other end, like, you know, I didn't want it to make it look like a basic design. So this is when I took the M and I lined it up with the middle, and it actually looks pretty clean. When I saw it, I was like, hey, this is not bad. So I'm just, you know, here measuring and stuff. I rotated it by accident, and then I put another M to connect it. So I was like, all right, so let's make it longer, and let's see what we can do after that. So I put the M, I measured it right, it went in line perfect, and then this just glitched and I got tight, and I was like, okay. So that took that off, and I was like, I got super tight. Like, yo, it took 2 hours to make these tattoos, so bear with me here, okay? Bear with me. So I took an eye, and then I rotated it, and I was like, all right, it's not gonna work. So I patched that up, which looked clean, and then I put a line right there in between, so it could, you know what I'm saying, everything could look nice. So then I took 2 eyes, and then put them on the shoulder blade area, as you can see here, to like kind of patch up everything on the side. So there's no, try to keep open spots, yes, but a minimum of open spots where it's like huge, like especially on the edges too, you know what I'm saying? You could do so much, but just try to keep a minimum space of blank spots on the edges. So got that done. I was moving it around a little bit because I was like, okay, doesn't look right. So I moved up the eye a little bit more. I just hit the microphone. But yeah, as I can see, now it looks better. And then I took the eye and I put it on the side of the body. Then I just put it on the neck because I was like, okay, there's no point of having this on the side. It's just, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. So I was trying to see. I was like, all right, it looks cool, looks fine. And I was like, yeah, forget it. And then I changed it later on onto the video. But yeah, so I had to replace this again, put that there, and I think I took another eye here and put it again. Yup, that's exactly what I did. I tried to make it diagonal, but it wasn't gonna work. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. So that didn't fill up. And then I went to go fix it, so I removed it. I went to go fix it. I don't know why I had this out, but I was like, let me see what I can do here. And I was like, nah, it's not gonna work. So I took another eye. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I shrunk it, measured it, and then lined it up perfect, and then gave it, like, made it more thick, and then you know, kept just doing rinse and repeat over and over. So I put another one, and then I put a 4th one to end it all off, to top it off. And yeah, that's pretty much how I made the back, basically. Yeah, so I tried to move it up and make enough space as possible, but I couldn't. So I was like, all right. So I took the M, redid it again because I didn't like, it wasn't measured how I wanted it to be. So yeah, so I dropped it in, lined it in with the last eye on the top, and yeah, it just all everything fell into form. I was like, all right, it's perfect, it's great, and did that. And then I think I took a spider web to patch those blank spots up. So as you can see, I put the eye on the back of the neck because I didn't like the way it was looking on the side as well. So I put the eye here. And then after that, I think I got into the arms part. So I put the spider web right there because I didn't want it to be at the bottom. I didn't like the way it looked. So I was repositioning the eye, centering more, putting it right around there, which looks perfect. And then for the arms and the hands. So there's a reason why I grabbed the stars for the hands. So I took this V, and I don't know, what was I doing here? Yeah, I was trying to see if I was if I can measure it or make it like, you know, make more shapes out of it, make more lines out of it that come with it. So I removed that, and then so yeah, as I can see, I took the stars here. So for the stars, what I did was I rotated it a little bit, and if you make it big enough, two edges can so the edges of the star or whatever can touch, basically. So what I did was I centered it, made them as big as possible and centered it, and then the design like looked perfect. And then I put one more on top of it so it could look clean, so it doesn't look like it's just a bunch of stars slapped on there, and it could have a pattern to it and it doesn't look all unorganized. So for this part with the V's, I took these uppercase V's, rotated them a little bit, messed with the scaling, and it looked perfect. So my first intention was to make an X with the V's, but then when I turned it around and did this, I was like, wow, this is insane. So as I can see right here, it looks perfect. Now it looks crazy. I add another V, I make another, put that one on the side, and everything just went in line. So when you mess around with stuff, you get something unexpected, but it's pretty dope. So I took this here, just kept connecting stuff with it, and yeah, that's how I got that left arm. And the right arm, I fixed it up later. I don't have the video of me fixing that up, but I fixed the right arm up a little bit, patched up a certain bunch of spots that I wasn't liking, and yeah, this is basically me so far, patching up all this open areas and stuff like that. Make sure and then here's for the left arm. So I did the left arm part. I just filled up the stars with blue stars and stuff on the hand, and after that we get into the third phase of the tattoos. So I'm gonna let the rest of this play out while you guys watch, and that's pretty much it for phase 2. Alright guys, so when we get into here, and this is just me cleaning up most of the stuff here. I took a couple eyes. Like I said, I like using the eyes a lot because it can create so much. It's just a line, it's a straight line, so you could do any other shape possible. I took these S's. I didn't really like the way I used them, so that's when later on, so I think earlier on today, that's when I like started fixing them up. I started putting, I think I took a couple uppercase J's, if I'm right. And yeah, I filled it up and it looked pretty clean. I made like a Black Ops logo with them too, which is nice. That's what I saw in my head, in my imagination. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, I patched this up, made sure it looked nice, kept rotating the player and stuff like that, lining things up, throwing a couple of lines here and there, making sure things look nice. As y'all can see here, I'm just trying to measure it out, make sure everything looks you know, pretty, like, you know, up to the pattern or whatever. Make sure everything matches right and stuff like that. Everything, make sure everything is aligned with the tattoos, because it throws me off when things aren't right. Like when I see it, as I can see me rotating mega times, trying to see if it looks correct or not, and then I keep moving it and stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much what it's looking like so far. I just, you know, I used a whole bunch of uppercase I's for these tattoos. A couple of K's and, you know, other letters and stuff. You can use anything, any letters possible, but this is how I made specifically my tattoos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out, y'all. Thank you for watching. This took forever, so if you came all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much, because God, this was like almost 2.5 hours of straight, you know, me recording, alright, doing my tattoos here and there. So I really tried. I had to cut this up into 20 minutes. There's nothing I could do. I wasn't gonna make it any faster, and I wasn't gonna, you know, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna be done here because this shows everything. So I bought everything, did the tattoos, and yeah, this is what the tattoos look like. And hope you enjoy it. If you want to see a better visuals of how it looks up to date, because I changed a little bit of things, just don't forget to hit my Twitter in the description below. But that's pretty much it, y'all. It's been your boy Flip Z. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed the tattoos. Hope you like the designing on the tattoos. Please drop a like, comment, all that good stuff. You know the vibes, man. Social media links in the description below. You can follow my Twitter and my Twitch. I'm heavily active on Twitter, so you probably see me post most of the time. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified every time I upload. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the support on the last video. I love the comments every single day. Thank you for liking my videos. We break a lot of like records and stuff like that, break a lot of numbers, and I'm really happy for that. So yeah, it's been your boy Flip Z, man, and I'm out. Peace.